Alright guys, we're out here with the Can Cannon and I got the range to myself. We got 100 at first row and back to 200-yard targets. I'm going to try to set this up, and I think what I'm going to do is, because we do have the golf ball launcher, that kind of sends the golf balls out farther, we're going to try lobbing some down there at 200 yards. I got a scope on there. I don't think it's going to help, but it looks good. And fortunately they mowed the lawn, so I should be able to find the golf balls. Alright, let me try to get the camera set up. Alright, what I've done is I've loaded the clip. At the very bottom, the last round will be the full power charge, the other commercial charge, the Swedish military, and then the US military load. So we're going to take one of me shooting. I'm going to go down to the 200 yards. So we're going to load our golf ball in. Get it snapped back. I'm going to try to do one of me shooting, and then I'll zoom in and we can see where they land on the next one. That one did not make it down to 2.5 yards, or 200 yards. I don't know if you can see it or not. Hold on. Alright, that ball went about 150 yards. We're going to try that other Swedish blank, see if we get any farther. I'm going to aim in the same spot. In the same spot and just see if I can get any farther down there. Alright, so remember, we're going to the back. In the back there. That one didn't go that far. So this one here is the other blank. I'm going to aim a bit higher this time, and let's see what we can do. I'll zoom in a little for you. Now that one got closer down there. The trajectory had to be lifted up a bit. But this is our full power load now. This is our full power blank in there. And let's see how well we do now. Alright, those are just about getting out to 200 yards, that last one. And it did have a little bit more pop to it than the others. I'm going to go try to retrieve them. Okay, so I tested 4 different blanks. The US military one, about 150 yards, you got the golf ball out there. Of course, you're angling that like a cannon does your distance. Okay. I kind of raised the elevation. The Dutch one went maybe 175 yards. The what is this company? Boland standard blank. Did have a little bit more power. Got it out there to 200 yards. I found it. And then the Boland full power sent that ball. I lost the ball. Out of the 4 balls, I recovered 3 of them. So what we're going to do is, I got the Dutch blank and the Boland low power blank, and while we still got the golf ball thing in, I'm going to try to hit the 100-yard backstop. And they were easy to find out there. Fortunately, they mowed the lawn. So I got them back, and the golf balls don't look to be burnt or stained or anything like that. So let me set up the camera. We're going to try to ping some golf balls, 2 of them, off the 100-yard range. Alright guys, Going for the 100 yards with our golf ball. That one didn't quite do it. Alright, that Swedish blank kind of jammed up on me. Don't ask me why, there's no locking in there. It must have got stuck in the chamber, because this thing don't lock up like a regular rifle. Alright, let's try that bowling. Another golf ball. Try to change our angle a little. Yeah, went over on that one. Well, we got a third one. That blank seemed to work okay. The ball seems to glide a bit. Okay. Close. That sucker rolled out to about 200 yards. Alright. What I'm going to do is take out the barrel. And we're going to get to launching some tennis balls. Alright, so now we're in tennis ball mode. Took out the barrel, throw down the tennis ball, and we're going to do the same deal we did with the golf balls. We're going to have the U.S. military blank first. Then I'm going to use a Dutch bowling low power, bowling high power. We're going to see how these tennis balls fly. And we're just going to throw these at about 100 yards. And I don't think they go much further. So here's a military blank. Didn't make it. Didn't make it 100 yards. Gonna raise up our trajectory a little. This sight is useless. You gotta. And this is our Swiss blank. Almost got there. Alright. Our bowling blank, the low powered one. I'm gonna aim higher. A little too high. But that's what it is. You know, I'm almost aiming straight up like this. And now the full power load. Yeah, at a distance, it's kind of hard to hit what you're going for. More like lobbing. Oh, now look at that. They don't want to come out. They're getting stuck. I know that full power one opens right up. Alright, I'm going to go try to retrieve the balls, and we'll go back and maybe do some more. Alright, how did we do? Well, I retrieved all 4 tennis balls. They're pretty easy to find. They're a little scorched. And I lost 2 golf balls, so not that terrible. But obviously, unless you're pitching this up and it comes down like a howitzer round, this is not a long range deal here. And I have one of them blanks jammed in the chamber. I don't know what it is. There's no locking lugs. So it must be when it opens up all the way, it's getting stuck in there. So maybe I'll do some others. So the high powered ones, I'd watch out with them. Maybe I do some others at a close range, or if not, I'll make a closing to this video in another segment. Alright. Alright guys, They don't call this thing the Can Cannon for nothing, so no demonstration will be incomplete. We got a full can of Mountain Dew. We got a Boland mid-range blank. And let's see how far we can shoot this can. Holy crap. That was insane. It landed, it was 90 yards, that sucker. I gotta go get that. Alright, my final thoughts on the Can Cannon. It's a very interesting, novel accessory for your AR platform. Okay, it is kind of fun launching golf balls and tennis balls, and there are some other items. I ordered a few that are 3D printed, so expect a video on that. It does cost about what an AR15 complete kit without the lower receiver does. It's in that area, so kind of pricey. Blanks can be expensive. You do get some with the kit, but trying to find them, and a lot of them are sold out, so don't know about that. It's fun, but it is kind of expensive. You know, first of all, golf balls ain't cheap. You can get used ones if you buy a bunch of them for about 50 cents a piece. But your tennis balls, and you do find them and can reuse them, the cheapest ones you find when you buy in quantity is about $1. Okay, so they are reusable. And then there are other projectiles, and we'll do a video and maybe go out and try them out. The only drawback is this thing is loud, makes a lot of noise. So like doing it in my development, even if I was keeping the items close by, the noise level may be problematic. So you would have to be in an area where you had a lot of room, you know, where you got lawn or something where you can find the projectiles, and you know, where the noise ain't going to bother anybody. About the only drawbacks. It is fun. It is something different. And then when I did launch the can, that was really something I've never quite done before, but I really don't see the social redeeming value or that, other than, yeah, it's a novelty, it's fun to launch a 12-ounce can of some sort of beverage, no matter what it be, out to 90 yards. That was pretty weird. And then the can just hits the ground and busts open and sprays the contents out all over. You know, again, I don't know what the cheapest canned drink or whatever you could get to fling out of this, but it's fun. But you're going to be spending some money. It's a novel thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. The fun factor on this is high. The cost is high for the fun. Okay, so that's kind of your choice on this. But it is an interesting little thing, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll probably get out with these other weird things that I got to launch. Hopefully a friend of mine will let me come up to his farm where we can go out and have a group of us go and kind of fool around with this just for the hell of it. You know, that is one thing. It is something to have fun and play with your guns with at the same time. All right, stay tuned.